Hello, hello, hello. I am laying back, comfy, and ready to paint. I'm like, what do I do? What do I want to do? Thank God I don't have any nude pictures in that folder. Oh my God. Oh my God. I knew what I wanted to do, and now my brain is not. It's like, come on, brain, come on, catch up. Oh, wait, that's the one. Come on. Here we go. This is the scan of the original that I no longer have because I gifted it to Pops because he is amazing. And I am going to do some of the things on this one that I did on the copy on my phone. Only I'm going to do it with this big old beautiful device. I just realized I'm in the screen. Oh, I should turn. I forgot all about that. Hold on. Hold on. I see someone there. Oh, I got to get used to the mouse thing. Like, where's the mouse? Meow. That's a kitty cat, actually. That's not even a mouse. That's funny. Okay. All right. So, definitely, one of the first things I'm going to do before I do anything else is I'm going to do a draw over for this piece of it with the Grim Reaper guy. I got to make sure I get his whole thing in there. Let me add my layer, inking pen, and make sure the settings. I really wish the button on this pen was not right where my fingers go. And I'm like literally like right where I'm putting my fingers. I'm constantly coming across these two fucking buttons and they're annoying. They need to be out of my face. They need to be out of my life. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't programmed them yet. I'll probably feel differently once I program them. So, someone out there, and Mike Jimmy was trying to show me yesterday, and I wish I was paying attention. But I know there's a way to, hold on a second. Okay. I can't see what I'm doing. I don't know what I should do. I'm going to turn it. Okay. I'm not going to be able to see the ink black on black. That just doesn't work. All right. Whoops. Let me hide that. I can't see what I did. Undo. What is it doing? Oh, there we go. Okay. On that layer, leave it on that layer. We're going to change this to a color I can see for now. And I'll worry about it later. I'll figure it out later. Oh, that's way too thin. I need that to be thicker. And I don't like this yellow. Ooh, let's use the yellow in the picture. That's a good idea. I love that idea. So, hi to whoever that is that's watching. Hello. I just realized I probably could have put that camera to where you can see what I'm doing this way, but my end table's in the way. Next time. Still too thin. Jeez Lord. Let me make sure I've got all of the others. Oh, no, that's the only setting in here. Okay. Oh, I remember now. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait a bit, I don't make this thing. I've got to press harder is the point. That's like, it's, fuck, man, it's a really great feature, and they don't, the phone does not do that. You would think I would have gotten used to it by now, but no, but that's okay. This is only the third time I've ever, ooh, no, We need to make that line straighter. I am going, next item of business on my projects list for this week, other than the millions that I've completed. I've done so much work this week. I have a newer scanner coming that I'm going to start using instead of what I had, and I'm super excited for when it gets here because I have a whole bunch of stuff waiting to be scanned. I will be doing the scanning. A lot of them are pages similar to, oh, I don't want that. Similar to this one where the piece is done or whatever, and I just need to scan the originals. But I also have a sketch or two that I want to scan in order to put on here to ink digitally for myself. I'm fairly certain there's probably a better way of doing this. You know, and I'll figure it out at some future point in time. Who is that? Dathagogram? Probably spam. I'm like, I don't know that name. I almost always can, like, at a glance, I can tell which one of my followers is in my chat. Don't know that name. Oh my god, for a second there, I thought I was on the wrong layer and I was going to have to start over like I did last night. Oh my god. So right now I'm doing two things. So first, before I actually do any work on the piece itself, I'm just outlining this particular one because this guy is going to be, if we get to that stretch goal, this will be on the sticker sheet. And so that's what I'm doing with some of the choice pieces in the book. I'm going through the book and I'm picking out the ones I love, that I love the most. And this is also a piece I fully intend. This basically what you're seeing right here, the Grim Reaper part with his scythe or whatever it's called. That is something I plan on doing on canvas for sure. He's probably he might even be what I do next on canvas, because I've been hankering to do something less frilly or less girly, and I've got a bunch of frilly girly stuff to do, which is perfectly fine. No complaints. I am super, super happy to paint for my customers, and I've got customers to paint for. Woohoo! Check me out. So exciting. But yeah, I want to recreate this guy on canvas. And I might have to make him bigger so I can see this detail better. I don't want to fuck this up. There we go. Yeah, I think this might be a photograph, not the scan, actually, now that I think about it. And if it is, I might have to check that before I do it, because the scans are way better to work with than the photographs, because the pixels are so much better. And the scanner I'm getting is similar to the one that I was using, so it's just a nicer quality because I can print and scan and fax. Not that I need fax. I don't know who the fuck needs fax. Like, who's using a fax machine? Hi, Salazar. You know, that reminds me. What'd you do? Wait, I can't find my mouse. Oh, there it is. Invite. Copy. Enjoying your art tablet? Absolutely, dude. It's so rad. I I meant to do this, and I got so distracted by making sure I had uh, the right setup for what I was doing. I forgot to do this, so I'm gonna do it right now. So distracted by oh, must mute that. We hit this, and then I go up here. Pen. Okay, Salazar. I don't know what you're doing. If you're busy, if you're free, but I just pinned the link in the thing on YouTube. If you want to come in and chat. Salazar Art Nation, for those of you that are watching, because I do have a couple people, it says I have like 4 people. Nice. He is a super rad guy, and he has digital, but he also is a great sketcher, and I have an original art piece from him. So if he sees my message, I'll put a shirt on. That's so cute. He has to put a shirt on. So yeah. Yeah, he'll come in and chat and talk. And keep me company. Yeah, mainly I'm just gonna try to once I get the scanner set up, that's what I was talking about. Once I get the scanner set up, I got so many things I gotta do. I got scanning to do, I got some printing to do, I've got to print the manuscript for This Is Not Emotional Burlesque, because I've done all of the artwork and I am fairly close to finalizing that manuscript. But again, that is another, oh man, that's another round of a lot of artwork that needs to be scanned and graphically, looked at on a screen, digitally, do any kind of touch-ups or anything like that I might need to do. And figure out what the page count's going to be. And then I have at least, at least 3 of the narrative story poems that I need to read aloud and make sure that they're good to go the way they are. Because ever since I started doing spoken word performance poetry stuff, I don't just write a poem anymore and think it's done. I have to read it aloud. If I don't go live and read it, I will definitely read it aloud on video and videotape myself and play it back and that kind of thing. Sometimes I can use the audio from it, extract the audio from my thing. So yeah. Lots of projects. This is nice, and I'm just thinking, like, my head was sitting there going, I'm kind of like, it's kind of not going to have as many like little details here and there and little things like that. And I'm like, oh, Dory, I literally in my head talking to myself, and I'm saying, you can add those to the black and white when you're done tracing your piece. Because like I said, this is what I'm doing right now is I'm just tracing the part of this. I got to make sure that when he comes into backstage, that I don't leave him sitting there like I did Frog G yesterday. That was not good. So, do I like that on his mouth or not? No. We will get rid of that and that and that and that. I know what I'll do. I'll do a little thing just where the little white marks are. Duh. Duh, Dory. It makes sense. This will be a sticker. I'm super, super excited for it to be a sticker. And when I was thinking about doing a sticker page, this was one of the first images that came to mind, was doing the Grim Reaper guy. I was kind of proud of myself when I did him in the book, when I painted him and sketched him, because I don't normally draw or paint or whatever. I don't normally do dark stuff like this. I was pretty proud of him. And I like how we only see half of his face. That was a Bob Ross happy mistake. Okay, I fucked up his face, so part of his face ended up being black. Oh, I love Bob. I love Bob's influence. He's such a smart man. Such a smart man. Because it, in my humble opinion, made it a far better piece. Oh, I don't want that to be. I don't want that. I want that to be. Oh, I was doing that wrong. Okay. Now, I gotta get this big. I want to get this big hooping thing, and I want to do it in one jive. Or try to. We will see. We shall see. We shall see. The one thing I do get to do on here that I can't do on a painting. Check me out, y'all. I held my breath like I normally would do. If I were doing this on a piece of paper or on a canvas and I was doing like a hip or something, I would hold my breath. Every time. Every time. I forgot what I was even saying. It'll come back to me. Or not. The stickers. Maybe? I don't know. I was talking about how he's going to be a sticker. For sure. And depending on my own personal budget, even regardless of the campaign, I might be able to get stickers anyway, even if we don't fund or reach the goals, you know? If that happens, we shall see. We shall see. But because I definitely want to see this guy on a sticker. Or a patch even. I think he'd be kind of cool on a patch. I think he would be bad fucking ass as a big old patch on the back of my battle jacket thingy that's coming. Oh. I was thinking about putting Sweet Girl on the back. Or my Dory speed Dory, but maybe my Grim Reaper needs to go on the back of that. I don't know. We shall see. I keep waiting for the jacket to get here, though, because I can't really price or plan any kind of thing to go on the back because I want to know exactly what the dimensions would need to be, no matter what. Oh, no, not there yet. No matter what the size thing or size charts might say. I'm doing this backwards. I don't want that. Hold on. I intend to make all this yellow black. Which means I don't want to make those little dicky doochy marks yellow. Whoops. I guess there's only so far you can go back. Oh, that's okay. This is why I love layers. It's one of the things I love about the layer thing. Knowing how to use it. That was pretty cool. Learning how to use that. What I really want to do is use this guy over some of the... Oh, he's here. He's here. He's here. Hello.
Hey, sorry it took a while. I had to untangle my earphones.
That's okay. I must have my volume. Oh my god, my volume way down. I can't hear him. There you are.
Oh, okay.
So how's it going?
Good, good.
Yeah.
I was just working on a panel on the comic. I was just talking to Anna, and she did some very rough panels. I'm just going over them on my tablet here.
Oh, nice. I'm doing a draw over on the Grim Reaper part of this. And I'm still getting used to the way that the way that I gotta achieve what I want to achieve yet, you know, at least until I learn how to use the features that are probably meant to do some of the things I'm doing. I'm doing things differently. Oh, I know what I can do. Go like this. There's things that I know that there's probably simpler ways of doing it. And I don't know.
Oh, cool.
Huh?
So cool. That looks cool.
Oh yeah. So now that I can just tell you without having to type it all, in the book I'm almost done with, the next poetry collection. It's a story, epic narrative type of book. Well, it's more narrative. It's more narrative poetry. It's not really an epic poem. But they're story poems, and the that particular painting is a companion piece for a poem about a boy that I knew as a little girl. I knew him. I met him when I was super young. I think I might have been like 4 or 5, or I might have been in kindergarten. So I was probably 5 or 6, maybe, at least 5. And he was. Do you know what a cleft lip is?
Yeah, it's that little like
Yeah,
indention
exactly.
here. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So he was born with one of those, and they had to use part of the tissue from his buttock in order to repair it. And what that meant was he had skin on his face from his butt.
Okay.
And the boys in our school and all the boys in our neighborhood called him Butt Lip.
Oh.
And yeah, he was he was just teased relentlessly by, well, I definitely was not in the group that would tease him. Because I was total misfit too. I was so quiet and stayed out of the limelight so much that I luckily got to miss out on getting a lot of that kind of bullying, teasing thing, because I would make myself almost like invisible. Like I would make sure people couldn't even see me, kind of thing.
Okay.
So yeah, so that piece, oh my god, it's so one of my favorites from what I did when I did the book. And when I was thinking of what I wanted to send you, I was like, oh yeah, I know exactly what I would think would be, because it's a man. That's actually, honestly, the gender of it is probably the main reason I even thought of it, was because it was a male. And then of all the people I know, you're someone who probably can relate to having, not necessarily being bullied. I don't know your history, but
Well, yeah, like when you were saying that, and I did say on the stream yesterday, like, oh, like, then this is, I think I said this is perfect or something, because I was bullied.
did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think I said something like that, but I didn't really want to go into it on the show. Like, oh yeah, let me tell you.
Yeah, and it wasn't meant to imply that you had been, because I wasn't
No,
trying
I know.
I just thought, I'm like, I know the work you do with kids. That's what made me, that was the second thing. I was like, because I know with the comic book and the stuff you do with kids, I'm like, oh yeah, my package is in transit. It's 10:47 at night. I'm being told about my package being in transit. Anyway. Oh, I know. I wonder if this would work. Let me see. Yeah, that looks like it works. Like, I have some of these areas that I might not have to bother coloring in. Let me see. Ooh! Yay! Check that out. Look, Salazar. Look,
Oh,
Frank.
wow.
Yeah, so this is the original, right? And I'm going to turn it into a sticker. This is going to become my sticker design.
Oh, cool.
So now, of course, that's provided I actually reach the goal. Like if I fund and my campaign funds, then yes, I'll be able to do that. And ooh, I just realized something. I just thought of something. Okay, so I'm on that layer. I just realized I remembered the eyedropper thingy about how you can grab the color.
Yeah, you can grab the screen color.
Yeah, but I got to make sure it'll grab from the screen I'm on, right? Okay, yeah. But how do I make yeah. Oh, it did it. I think it did it. Oh yeah, look, it did it. Okay, good. I don't normally like the fill bucket thingy guy, but since this is going to be for a sticker, I think that's okay. Sometimes I prefer to color, like manually color, and then clean it up with the eraser kind of thing. That's kind of what I've been doing on my phone, or sometimes I'll do a blend or something like that. But because what I'm doing right now is going to end up on a sticker. I think this is fine. Huh. That's cool.
And speaking of stickers, I had bought a pack of vinyl sheets so I can practice printing out uh, stickers that I make at home. So yesterday I did a few samples. So I got Captain Goggles and Mask Woman. So I turned these into stickers.
Oh, how cool! So you have a printer? Don't you need like a printer, a special printer that does that?
I I don't know. I just used what I have, and you might need like a special printer just for stickers because I am seeing like little lines when it prints, but
Okay.
it's not as noticeable unless like you really go like, oh, okay, see.
Yeah, I have a niece. She has like what's called a cry cut, I think it's called.
A Cricut. I've heard of those. I mean, a friend of mine has one, so that, and I think also I've seen some creators. Scott Circlin, he has one. He's one someone that I follow, and I think he did a video on how he used it to make stickers. And I'm like, well, I mean, I don't know how much they cost, but like, okay, right now I just barely bought or got this printer, so I'm gonna use this. And then I'll look into investing in a Cricut, but I just wanted to do something this at home that can, and I'll just cut it out. But
Well,
yeah,
yeah, because then if you even if you invest in one of those at some point, it would be good to know how to do it yourself with your own equipment in the event maybe if you wanted to do a sheet, like you know what I'm saying, like if you needed to
yeah,
do one a traditional way, you could do it and not have to, because I would imagine, like my niece said, the biggest thing with that thing that she has is the cost of the materials. You
yeah,
know,
that's what
they
I heard.
do, yeah. So like you want to make, and I think the other thing is like what you already said, which is you're probably going to want to print with your stuff like a sample at least, so that if you did get one of those things, when you went to print with it, at least you'd know what you're printing is like ready to, like the right quality or the right
Hmm.
format. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Oops. Because at least you can print, what is that called, a proof or like a sample example kind of thing.
yeah,
So
yeah. And these look
I wish there was
fine.
a way.
Yeah.
I wish
What do
there
you
was
mean?
a way to keep this dial. I don't think you use Sketchbook, but this dial, I use this dial to do this zoom thing I do. See
Hmm.
this, Frank? And
Yeah,
I I want it to stay on the fucking screen. But I have to turn it off to go back to inking.
yeah. I do use Sketchbook. I have it. Right now I'm using Medibang. That's what I use to do the.
Is there a way to keep the zoomy little circle guy on the screen?
Let me check. I think no, because
Because
it'll
he gets in the way,
interfere.
man. Because like I love hitting the little button for the colors, you know, that I got that down, man. I got the colored little palette guy thing down. I know exactly how to use this. The little wheel, and I know how to move it around, and I know how to use the eyedropper. But I'm constantly having to zoom in.
Yeah.
So I'm just you know, finding things to bitch about and complain about. Oh man, let me see. I think, what is the rest of it? The rest of, I guess it's black. All of the rest of that stuff is black. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to keep it on. I mean, you can keep it on because I just tried right now. If you go to draw, it'll take it away. Then you click on the magnifying glass.
Oh, it turns it off though. Like it doesn't stay on the screen.
Yeah, it doesn't stay on the screen.
Okay, that's fine.
But it'll keep it in the same place. Um, like it won't move it. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let me check.
It's okay. I'm sure, you know, it's one of those things that I kind of, oh, no, I don't want to do that. I kind of put it, was that me or you?
That was me.
Oh, okay. I put it on my list of things that I need to, you know, kind of teach myself to go into the settings. I still need to program the little buttons on the side of my pen. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I haven't. I use like the ones that they have already, and I was testing it, but I haven't programmed any new ones. And on
Yeah.
mine, it has a little dial so you can zoom in, but you can't use it on Sketchbook because Sketchbook already has it with the magnifying glass.
Interesting.
Let me show what I'm working on. That way you can see.
Yeah, do a thing.
And,
I can always
and
let it. Oh, wait. I can't see. Let me put you in solo layout for a sec.
okay.
Ooh, what is?
Yeah,
I can't.
I can't.
There's a
Okay.
glare. Oh, there we go. I can see that. That's rad.
So you see the purple lines on the bottom? That's Anna's
There's still a glare.
line work. How's that?
There we go. Right there. Leave it right there. Oh, I see. Okay. And you're inking that?
Yeah, I'm making it filling in details because these are like her rough.
Yeah.
Rough pencils.
That is so cool. That is really cool, Salad. That is really cool, Frank. So what else is going on? What else is new in your world? I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever.
I know, we're fighting.
No, what the heck is up with that, man?
Every time I was like, oh, she's streaming, like, oh, but I'm doing something, or oh, I missed it. So, because
Okay,
I
so
wanted to jump on the XP one where you had just gotten the XP pen. Like,
yeah,
oh, I
yeah.
missed it. I wanted to see that because I like XP pen. I want to see how you were doing with it. But yeah, like it's we'll miss each other.
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't plan on always streaming with this, but this has kind of been, I've kind of turned into like, I've only had it for a little bit, but even I already kind of have a routine. I've been painting. I was doing a bunch of painting today, and then switched over to this. Like when I get to this point in the night, when I clear all the paint and all that stuff off my bed, immediately my hand went to the XP pen because I'm like, oh, well, my bed's clear. I can lean back and I can lay back, and I actually remembered to eat dinner for once, which is cool. And so that was cool. And then yeah, so now I'm like, ooh, that's my eraser's way too big. So that's why I was like, oh, I guess my late night, if I stream late at night going forward, it's probably going to turn into being about the XP pen because it is what it's what I tend to have out at this time. So,
Yeah.
huh. This hard erase. Oh, I know why it's doing that. Okay. That's okay. Actually, it works. It works. I need to create thing. I was in one of my streams since I got this. I was talking about how I was really grateful that I had played around with this program on my phone for as long as I did.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, oh god, there's still tons to learn. I got so much to learn, right? Like I know this.
Yeah.
Um, but even so, I would have been way more off, like with what I could do if I hadn't ever used Sketchbook on my phone. You know, if I hadn't
Yeah.
ever done it, I'd have been really out of it. I'd have been like, oh man. But luckily, I've been using it on my phone for God, at least a month or two, man. It's been a while. So,
Oh, cool.
okay. Um, turn that off.
That's how I learned too, and that's how I did my most of my comics at first on my phone, and then
Yeah.
I would like transfer it to the laptop, and it was before I had a this tablet, so I'll just be with the mouse, like, okay, let me manipulate this, and so, so
That's cool. Hmm. Yeah,
so
so I know there's probably a much faster, quicker, easier way of doing this.
uh,
So like when I started the draw over on
mm-hmm.
this piece, Frank, I used yellow because I can't see black to draw over this.
Oh, okay.
And so but now when I turn it to black, there's all these dotted lines there. Can you see them?
Yeah, I see it. The little.
And I'm like, I mean, I know I can come in here and do this, clean it up,
Yeah.
the whole dang thing. That's a lot of work. Is there a faster, easier way of doing that?
You you can use the wand and just kind of like shape around it, and then you just go over it with one color, and that'll
Okay,
just
so
cover
I've
that
never
that
used
space.
I've never used the wand. So let's see which it we're talking about. What does
Let
it look
me
like?
let me open up Sketchbook.
Um, yeah, I don't want to keep you from what you're doing. It's not in. What is this one? Is it the lasso?
Yeah,
Are you
uh,
talking about the lasso thing?
yeah, because some have wands, so that's why it kind of stuck in my head. But it's the lasso, yeah, the lasso tool. So let me.
Well,
You
I've
you
got a
can
little.
also opaque your main image, and that way you can draw over it a little better,
Oh
so you
yeah,
can see
I
what
think
you're.
I know how to do that actually. Duh.
Oh, it's fine. It took me like till now to learn how to use the lasso
Oh my
correctly.
god.
I didn't know how to use it at first.
That you're like,
So
hey, you know what you can do, Dory? Oh yeah. Duh. How brilliant. That's okay. And it's funny. That's not the first time that I have inked a piece or done something like what I did, and then had to come back and do it again because I had to figure out what I was doing. Oh, I need to add a layer. I don't want to color on this one. There we go. Duh. As soon as you said opaque, I'm like, oh yeah, I actually know how to do that. I was like, duh.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
I,
That's what I'm doing with the panels. I just opaque the Anna's pencils.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's how we learn, Dory. Because I didn't
Right?
know
We learn by
this
doing,
stuff
and
either. Yeah.
that's kind of why I'm doing it this way. Like I could totally, I have a light board. Okay. So like I could totally get the light board out and light board over, you know, over this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but this is better because now I can actually, instead of tracing like I was, I can actually do some of those details I was kind of thinking that it was going to suck that I wasn't going to have. Because around some of the colors, it's not a clean line. It's kind of there's like a broken kind of a effect thing that I did when I painted it, which I liked because it's meant to be a dark image. Um, and this is cool because when I get all said and done, I can do a paint bucket of the white area that's in the middle, and it'll be a clean fill, as opposed to because I did learn that replacing a color, when I was watching one of those tutorials, it said to try not to do that. It was saying to try to remove that color so that if you do use the bucket fill thingy, it was saying to try to only bucket fill on white as opposed to bucket filling a color. Because once you, if you
Yeah.
if you bucket fill a color, you still get remnants of the other color. Was basically what they were saying. They were talking about
Yeah.
in the tutorial. So that was good. That was good information. So I kind of had a feeling that I was going to encounter all those little dotted stupid lines, but I kind of wanted to test it out. And like you were saying, like it's practice. I'm just going to learn, you know,
Yeah.
practice, practice, practice.
Yeah. Even
I'm
earlier,
thorough.
I was practicing. Anna was like uh, showing me some perspective, and we were just practicing. She was like showing me like, okay, do this, and like, okay, draw a square or like draw like that. And I was like, because I don't know perspective that well, and my squares come out wonky. So she was like teaching me from, and I've been doing this for not for that long, maybe a year. So like, but
Right.
she has like years under her belt and college courses. So like, you know what, I'm gonna listen to a professional.
Oh yeah,
and then
man.
and then that's what we're doing.
I streamed late last night and had a few guys in with me that do comic books and stuff, and I was grilling them. I was grilling them as much as I could, because that's what I do. I watch a bunch of tutorials, and when I can't really discern all that great from a tutorial, I'll usually ask someone when I come across one of the gurus. I'll ask them, and it's really cool about our indie group for
Hmm.
like most of them are super super helpful, and they're so willing to share. They're so willing to give you like to tell you or give you a suggestion. So it's been really nice. So, but yeah, I've been mostly just I'm in the second week of my book launch, because it launched a week from this past Saturday, a week before this past Saturday. So it's got like 20 days or something left. And I've been going through each of the pages and fine tuning the paintings and just kind of doing some touch up stuff. And I'm sealing them so that, in the event that I'm fully funded, I'll have all the artwork that I have promised backers and that I'll be able to give them. Um, for what I've got currently in my campaign, I've got everything I would need, to fulfill in terms of the paintings, because there's only a few people that that actually backed and are getting a page from the book, which is
Oh,
really cool. It's so like it was nice to see that someone wanted the book, but for me, what was even better was seeing that someone wanted the art. I'm like, yes, they want the art. It's like, yay, they
mhm.
want my art. Someone likes my art. It always makes me feel happy. So happy. Oh. Anything else new? Anything else?
Let's see.
I haven't seen Peter in forever. I've meant to. I gotta. Every time I think about it, I think about him at least once a day, and every time I think about him, I'm like, I gotta shoot him a message and ask what's up. Like I haven't seen him stream or anything, and I hope he's okay. And then I keep forgetting to. Message him.
Yeah, I haven't seen him stream, but I've seen him post on Facebook or Twitter.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely saw some posts on Twitter, for sure. So I know he's around. I just, I get worried, and then I get distracted with my own stuff, and then I remember this time of night while we're streaming here, and I'm like, oh yeah, Dar, I need to ask if Peter's okay. His pieces, I have a piece for him that I'm going to send him, and it's finally dry. Because his I needed to finish. Yours was already done. Like that was when I did it, I actually finished the finishing on it the same night, maybe the next day after I created that art piece, because I loved it so much. I'm like, I gotta see this one, I gotta see this one in its final stage kind of thing. And so that's why I knew, I'm like, because one, I knew I wanted to send you something, but two, I wanted to make sure that it was something that was done, like it didn't need to be sealed or anything. And that one I had already done because I wanted to see what it looked like. And I have 2 variations of him, Frank.
Okay.
That is the one I prefer. Just so you know. I kept the other one. The other one's all right. It's okay, but you got the better of them. I'm just saying, just so you know.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I can't do much. So it's not like I'm some rich person or anything, because I'm so not. But if there's anything I can do, I'm going to try to give. My art is something I can give away. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I can control whether I give that away or not. That's mine. So, yeah.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, I had gotten it, I think that day, yesterday, Monday, and I was like, oh, cool, I can do an unboxing on the stream, but then I was like, I'm not sure if it'll be safe for the stream, so I might as well just...
Oh my God, you think I'd send you a nude or something?
Like,
that's funny.
So like, you want to let me open it now? Like, okay, cool.
You could have messaged me. I would have told you. It wouldn't have ruined the surprise.
Is this a nude?
No, I did not send you a nude. I thought I had said that to you.
You might have, but I think
that's pretty funny. It is a fair question, though. It is a fair concern. I can't even be offended, really.
Why? Because I know you're sending something like that to Ronnie, right?
Ronnie's is a nude, yes.
So I was like, I'm not sure. So I was like, I'll just open it.
But I posted that on social media and got no dings for it. It's amazing. And I think it's because it's art, somehow their algorithms or whatever it is that they do must know that it's art, because I got nothing. I didn't get hit, or I didn't get dinged or hit or nothing for any of that, for those pieces, for the ones that were nudes. Peter's isn't. Peter's is just a woman's profile. But I had done this other nude that I sprayed, and I posted about it and stuff online, and I didn't get dinged or nothing for it. So, probably would have been just fine. Hey,
I might put it up here on the wall in the back, so when I'm streaming, I can go, hey, check it.
Aww. Yeah, Pops has the page I'm doing right now, the one I have on the screen. Pops actually has the original. He has the original inked one, and he has the original sketch. Okay. Or what? That's the same thing. Sorry. He has the original sketch that I inked, and he has a painted page because I light boarded it and I painted the page. I actually painted a different copy. So the one he has that's painted is not the original sketch. He has both. It was something that came to me in the course of when I was doing the book. It was, you know, things I'd heard other creators talking about, and how they would either ink digitally, which meant that their original stayed in the pure sketched fashion. And when I heard them talking about it like that, like, I knew I wasn't going to be inking digitally, but I was like, I want to keep my sketches as a sketch. Like, I want to do that. And that's why I started, actually what I would do is I'd make a copy, and then sometimes I would just paint the copy, or I would light board the copy, because I learned the hard way not to light board ink over one of my originals, because my ink went through the paper.
Oh.
I know. I was like, well, that wasn't bright. That's not smart, Dory. Lessons learned. And, you know, I learn lessons all kinds of different ways. And sometimes I learn lessons the hard way. That's just what I do. I don't think that's part of it. No, that's part of the background. Okay. So yeah, I was on your guys' stream the other night, and then I had a friend message me, and I had to get off because I had to take that message. I had to help them out. I meant to go back and say something, but I forgot.
Yeah, and Anna wasn't like, she couldn't talk. She wasn't feeling well, but
Yeah.
so I wasn't sure if she was gonna be on or not, because I told her, like, no, it's fine. You can take the night off. We'll just do a draw stream, and I'll have Shy.
Well,
and then she popped on.
digging,
like, oh, cool.
yeah, and I was digging the stream because I was watching you guys, because you guys were working with digital, and I was like, you know, like, okay, I'm kind of watching what she was doing, and she was doing that big purple area that she was adding some features to, and I was all into it, you know, and I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
So,
but my friend, I had to go back and watch some of it, because I didn't realize at first she was like writing messages as she was drawing to like communicate with us, and like, oh, she was answering stuff that we were saying, and like I totally ignored it for the first couple of minutes. So like, oh man. But
well, then I would think then that she at least heard that I was there and said hi and stuff, because
yeah, she heard, she saw that. She could hear. She just
yeah, I know a few.
Talk.
Yeah, I know a few people out there that aren't feeling well right now. It's, you know, I mean, even just regular flu stuff or cold stuff, you know, it's just going around. Stuff's going around right now, you know.
Yeah, my son was sick, I think, early in the month, and it was just like a flu.
I'm like, son, like, how the hell old are you? Aren't you too young to have kids?
Well,
you don't have to tell me your age.
I have kids. I mean, I'm. We are. I want to say, I think you might be older than me. But
I'm 51.
Okay, yeah, you're older than me, but not by that much.
What? I thought you were a young kid in his 20s.
Double that and add three more ages.
That's rad. You know, like, hey, if you get mistaken as being in your 20s, Frank, that's a good thing, man.
Yeah, that's what people will tell me, like, oh, you look like you're in your mid-20s, and I'd be talking like, when I was a kid.
When I was a kid.
In my 20s, and they're like, how old are you?
Right?
Like, no,
oh, how wild.
Well, I'm 43 now, but it was like a couple years ago. Like, I'm like 39 or 40.
That is pretty wild.
Which I still say I'm young, but just in my 20s, you know.
Much better. Oh, I think that did a lot more than I expected, but it works because I have a feeling that I'm going to probably end up doing this again because I don't think this is my scan. Only because I can kind of tell by the pixelation.
Mm.
The pixels, you know what, like to me, I'm like, why does it look so pixelated? And I think it's because this is not the scan. And which is fine, you know, because it'll just be practice because my scanner's coming, it's en route.
Okay.
And as soon as it gets here, I can just do it again. I'll scan it again. Or actually, I bet you the scanned one is in a different file folder. I must have grabbed. I think I went to a different. I think I went to my pictures folder instead of my scans because I save them in separate folders or try to, so that they don't get mixed up with each other. So is this page that you're doing? This is for your guys' comic book.
Yeah, this is for the mini comic. What we decided to do because I did the little mini comics. I had sent you. I think I sent you
What?
the Captain Goggles and Masked Woman, or I know I sent you.
No, I
I sent
have
you
the
more than
little
one, right?
printed ones. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
so we had done.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
did those,
Yeah.
and the ones with Captain Goggles and Masked Woman. What I wanted to do with those is once I finish the little storyline that I'm working on, I want to get all the pages together and put them in one volume and see if I can get that like printed in like a small run here, just like to get my
Are you gonna
uh,
do a campaign?
not for that one. That's just will be kind of a practice one because what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a graphic novel and it's based on this, but we're rebooting this story. We're taking elements, but we're like adding on to it and changing it a little bit here and there. So that one we are gonna crowdfund. Um,
Right.
uh, but right now, I want to finish these first. I want to finish up this little storyline, so I can now I can just focus on the bigger story, and then just use these as kind of a guide or a reference. Like, oh, okay, what were we doing in that story? Oh, okay, and then we're gonna change stuff. So we got like a lot of plans for it. Anna's writing a script. She's working on uh, some story arcs. So this one I want to finish up I think it's gonna be part three of, and it's gonna continue in this one. But since Anna did this panel for me, this page for me, because the original one I wasn't really liking it, and she's like, "Oh, you can do this," and she did this. So this is gonna have like really different art because I think it's just gonna be this one page,
Yeah.
and then it's gonna look different on the rest. But this is normally my art style. So you can see it. So, yeah. But yeah, but hopefully I
I
can
have the little.
I'll
You're
improve.
the mini comics
Hmm.
that I have. I have the right. Actually, they're right here by my bed.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it'll be cool. Yeah, so I want to finish this one and then we'll start on the main one, which we got we decided for a new name So it's not just Captain Goggles and Mask Woman. It's gonna have a different name, but in that world.
Oh yeah.
So that way we can actually, if we want to build upon it, uh, we don't have to just focus on them. We can add new characters, or a continuation. It will just be under that title. So,
Very cool.
yeah, yeah. We're like talking about different plans and what we want to do. We want to do a with the crowdfunder, and it's gonna be probably a couple of years down. Well, we'll see. But I don't think it's gonna be like anytime soon, just because we're uh, already doing a new script for it. But we want to do like a little art book to include with the crowdfunder. So you have like some sketches of the different designs that we've had, and do a little fan art section. So we're gathering together all the fan art we've gotten, and then once we're ready, we'll reach out to everyone who's done fan art and just ask for their permission.
Ah,
And
that'd be cool.
so it'd be like a little book to go along with the bigger book. Like,
Yeah, I've
oh,
heard
this
people
is
talk about fan art and stuff, and oh, I didn't even notice Lola's here. Lola, the thing's pinned in YouTube if you're not busy. I just realized I'm like I wasn't even paying attention to the chat. Thank God you were looking. That happened yesterday too. I was like, because I was looking down and doing my art, and oh shit, no, 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 don't do that. uh, no. Why is my eraser a color? Why is that? What? That is. Oh, I didn't change it. Why is it doing that? Oh, I think it's because I'm on the layer. That's why. Dirt. Dirt. There we go. What'd she say? Oh, she just said Dory. Yeah, so like most of my streams right now are just me working on La Premiere Tome. So that was kind of why I was making most of them. I'm setting, I so far I've set up most of them as, a join, come say hi, thing.
yeah,
Because it's kind of cool to have like company, and then I can have people hang out with. When I get to the point where I'm working on a brand new illustrated pieces, then I've got to like where my head is kind of in the whole creation part mode. Those streams, when that time comes, I'll probably go back to just leaving alone with just me, because I wouldn't be able to really focus on the art. I'd be talking. I'd be
yeah,
like having a conversation doing what I'm doing right now with this piece is not even a big deal, because I'm mostly just, I'm creating an individual single piece of him to turn him into a sticker.
yeah. Like
So,
yes, yesterday that last night. That's what I was planning on doing. Like, oh, I'll work on the comic, and I'll do some layouts, and we'll stream, and I can talk, and like I couldn't get any work done. I was just like focusing on the chat,
right?
and like I would just color a card I had started. So I was just like I can color and talk, but like when I'm doing the layouts, I'm like, how do I want this to look like now? And then oh, let me get my reference. Like, oh, but I'm live, so I can't I can't ignore the chat. So
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I guess you could. You could just be like, sorry, peace
yeah,
out.
yeah,
I'm not going to talk to you or whatever. But who's going to do that? Like, I don't. I try very hard not to ever ignore the chat.
yeah. And if if like if Anna was feeling better, able to talk, and that way she and Shy Guy could talk, and I could be like, "Oh, that's great," and then just listen and interject when I can, and just focus on what I'm doing. But uh, since she was down a voice, and I was like, okay, looking at what she was actually doing, and then making sure Shy Guy didn't review any spoilers. Shy Guy, stop talking. That's not for the. Sorry, like, okay, man, I'll just color.
Right? You're like, okay, fine.
I showed these. I showed these last night. I made copies of the line art and I printed these out and I colored these. So it's I drew Pokemon as giant kaiju monsters battling over a city. So.
Hmm.
And, I might send one to Russ for the auction. I know
Ooh, yeah.
he's looking for, and I still need to work on the Captain Courage piece that I'm doing for him for the to donate. So that I can throw something extra in there.
Nice.
Oh, and September 11th, the support group that I'm a part of, that's also from the church, they're doing a little walkathon. I think it's called a walk around for they're gonna walk 4 miles in the stadium, and just bring support and shows like not support but like tell people about the support group. That's,
Oh,
like
interesting.
bring awareness. So they had asked me to like, oh, you want to participate, and since I have the Captain Courage suit, they said like you can wear that. Like, okay, cool. That way I can pass out the rest of these mini comics that I made.
Very cool.
Yeah, because I didn't give out as many as I thought last time. But I have
Right.
like so much left. They're like, okay, I can just pass these out. So, and then that night, right after, I'm gonna have to get home as soon as possible because I'm gonna be on the stream. I think Gingy, we had him on 2 weeks ago, and they're gonna do a panel about mini comics. It's different mini comics creators. So he asked me to be on. Like, okay, cool. And I told him
Oh,
like,
that's good.
I'll get home just in time, and I might be wearing the suit. So I'm just
Oh,
looking.
that would be cool. That'd be cool if you went on if you went on the stream wearing that. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, well, I tell people like I don't just draw superheroes. I am one.
This is very true. Well, it's like I'm not a superhero, but I am a character in my webtoons, the Amazon
Yeah.
Beauty. Um so there.
Yeah. No, that's
So
cool.
there.
Well, even Captain Goggles, that's basically just me and Anna. So, but we're differentiating the characters from our personas. That's why. That's another reason we wanted to change the name of the book. So he's like, "Oh, that's Frank Anna's story." Like, no, like there's actually a storyline. It's not. it's,
Right?
it's not a diary. It's there's a plot.
Can you imagine this as a patch? Wait, hold on. Where like literally like the majority of the patch is this square. It's a panel from the thing, but here comes this big scythe thing out of it. I erased it because I wanted to get a perspective of whether I'd want it in there or not, and I think I will. I think I'm going to bring it down. I just wanted to get a visual. Like, what does it look like without it? No, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right to have just the top part. So,
Okay.
so I will put it back. That's like such a rad feature of Digital Man. Like, you know, that part of it
Yeah.
is being able to, like, you know, totally nix a piece of it and then come back in, and it doesn't take a whole heck of a lot to redraw it, you know. And there's probably, like, as I get down the road, I'm sure there's going to be some other techniques I'm probably going to find out that I like of different things, the way to do different stuff. Why do I have two color palettes? What's the other color palette for?
Oh, okay.
I have
That
one.
one.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that one with the circle is just like, so you know, like that's the color you're choosing, so you can just click on it quickly and bring up the other color palette, and
Oh,
yeah,
no, no. I have two little circle wheel thingies. I have two of those for some reason.
yeah.
I don't understand why.
I know there's a reason for, but let me check.
I wonder if the other
It's
one's for the back.
because I have the.
You what?
Oh, okay. So I guess you can have two different colors. So if you're just using like two different main colors, you can just go, oh, this is my backup color. No, actually, no. Actually, I don't know why that's there. What is this?
Ooh, shit.
You can make it disappear though.
Oh, that is not what I'm trying to do. I got to turn this bucket thing off.
Anna uses Sketchbook a lot, so I'll ask her what's that for? Because I only use mine once in a while, so she knows it.
I just disabled it from the screen. I'm like, I'll
Yeah,
figure out why. I'll figure out why later. Maybe you can assign one per layer.
That's what I was thinking, but
Because I have two layers, and it does make me wonder if I were to put another layer, would I get another little color box thing? No. No, I did not. Oops.
all right, I'm gonna have to hop off.
Okay.
Right.
That was me the other night. You're like, I had to go.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for visiting. Hanging out. Yay. Super, super cool. I like it. It needs some more black in here. Whoa. See, I want to figure out how to turn that off without having to lift my hand from the thing. It's kind of annoying. There's gotta be a way. I mean, I bet you if I program, when I gotta figure out how to do the programming of the buttons. I bet you I can do that. I bet you one of the buttons I could probably program one of the buttons to be for that exact reason. This thing I want to do with that, where I can turn it on and off. Now that Frank's gone, I gotta make sure to look up every now and then, see if anyone's here. It says I have one person watching. Hello, how are you? Have a nice day. Hope you had a nice day. I mean, I did. I did. I actually remembered to get food and eat. Actually, I don't even think I had like cheese or something last night when I finally remembered I hadn't eaten. It's very weird. I bought myself kettle corn for later. I'm going to have a bowl of kettle corn all to myself. Check it out. Oh, for a second there, I thought there was a message. No, there was not. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Yikes. This will get a little different, a little bit more over here. A lot more to work over here. I just remembered, I'm like, Dory, you can actually hold this and just put your I had my hand, for some reason I was holding my hand off the screen, and I don't have to do that. Still getting used to it. Little things got to get used to, you know. I will get used to it. Oh, I love how that came out. Just the little spotty black and stuff. Yeah, that layer. Okay. For a second there, I'm like, is it still got the layer thing on? Because that wouldn't make any sense, but nope. Yeah, this would definitely look good as a patch or a sticker. Patch would be interesting. It wouldn't be a perfect circle or square. It would have to be like a form, like a free form, whatever you call it. I don't even know what that's called. Cut out, pop out, something like that. The little white tips. It's so crazy. That I'm used to seeing from the stuff I did on my phone, you know, which is good. It's nice that some of the stuff I'm doing, it's not foreign to me. It's stuff I've did. And even though I did figure out a faster, easier way to do the draw over, it still is kind of annoying to have to do this. And I have a feeling it's either the software, it could be the fact that I don't think this is the scan and the pixelation thing was an issue. Also, gives me the motivation to try a different software, because I hear everyone talking about Photoshop, and I love Photoshop Express. I use that all the time. I use that all the time. Well, not all the time, but I use it a lot. I do use it a lot. What? I left something white. Oh no, that's not what I want. Oh. Purple and blue. Purple and blue, just like you. You make me blue. So blue. Do 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 do. Okay. Yep. Now I can turn this off. Okay. Much better. Whoa. No. Don't do that. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Let me move this. Zoom in. I'm going to leave those alone. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. It's on purple. I don't want it on purple. Okay. See, move this along. And I need this actually black. Now that I think about it, let me get rid of this thing. Black. Do this. Fill in some little areas here, 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 here. Yay! There we go. Whoa. Sometimes when it does that, it's cool. Sometimes it's not. So, the only way I'm going to know is if I can see what it does when I do that. Let's see. Okay. I can live with that. Let me make sure. Hold on. Yeah. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, no, that's okay. At first I was thinking it was taking too much detail out of my top part of my thingy over here, but I think it's okay. Because I can always come back in here with a gray color and redraw my detail. Yes. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I'll get rid of you. Vivant Disc Gray. Love gray, one of my favorite colors to use in contrast to stuff. Or to get, oops, nope. Some of the things you might want to do in the black family, but not necessarily go that dark. And you can use gray. I love it. And that's what I'm going to do. Just add some grays up here. Okay. Still by myself. All by myself. Well, that's what I can do since I'm by myself. I can put my music on. Oh, look, someone else is here. Say hello. Say hello. I'm going to turn my music on because I all by myself. Don't want to be all by. Holy shit. I can't stay up late again. I got to make sure I got to keep an eye on the time. It's late already. Midnight. Holy crap. How the hell did I even make it through the day? It's amazing. What the hell? After this plays, do you want to keep playing or clear the music you previously queued? What the fuck, iPhone? You've never asked me this question. What is with the iPhones, man? I swear to God, they like had a fucking mind of their own. I'm like, dude, I was minding my own business. Why are you asking me about my playlist? Just do what I told you to do and let me have my... I'm talking to myself now. All right, that's okay. Music commencing. Picture perfect man. Oh, nope. Too soon. Picture perfect memories scattered all around the floor. Reaching for the phone 'cause I can't fight it anymore. And I wonder if I ever cross your mind. Me, it happens all the time. It's 1:15. I'm all alone and I need you now. Said I wouldn't call, but I lost all control and I need you now. I don't know how I can do without. No, way too big, dude. That's still too big. If that was something you'd say in real life, it's too big. Well, not really. Damn. What the? Okay. What's this one? Smear. Let's try that. That's better. I don't want it to be like crazy changed. Just a tad. Just a tad. It's all the time. I can live with that. Let's see. Kind of okay with it, kind of not. I want to do something right here. I just don't want to fuck up his face. Just don't mess up the face, okay? Okay. Oh, 3 people watching. Yep. Say hi. Say hi. I'm a little drunk and I need you now. Don't know how I can do without. I just need you now. I just need you now. Baby, I need you now. Now that I smeared it, I gotta go redraw a black line to be on my edge of my seat. I'm just kidding. Haha. Whoa. Whoa. I got away. It's got away. No. Let's face the obvious. I am the game, and you're the player that I've been missing. I'm a fearless woman, gonna tell you how to feel is what I want. Okay. Oh, one more thing. Remember, I'm gonna love myself. It's amazing how, like, in a place of all black, I can still see where it needs to be more black. I'm just saying. I could tell. Taking my weaknesses and showing more. Whoa, no. True, but you can't mark my words when I say, oh. Okay, that is good enough for now. I have been live for an hour and a half, so let's just, see. This is the original, and I took and recreated a portion of it to make a sticker. Haha, woohoo! I can foresee coming back in here. I'm probably going to come back in just a little bit. I might do it on the other program, but I'll probably come in here and do little touch-ups like this, make it a perfect square. I might do some different colors. Not different colors, but I'm not going to do a whole lot different to it. Just going to come all the way to the end. I can crop it, which I am sure I will do. I will be coming in here and cropping it to do whatever they call the... I like giving myself this big, huge, broad black area so that I can come in and I can manually crop it to a clean edge. So that I will be doing for sure. I'm sure. Oh wait, this guy. I don't know. Where's the thing at? No. That makes it go away. How do I move it? Oh, here we go. There we go. There we go. One love. One life. It's woman Eve in the night. Get to share it. Reach it, baby. Oh, it turns to blue rock? Well, what the fuck? I like bitching, and I cannot lie. Did I disappoint you? Leave a bad taste in your mouth. Act like you never had love. Want me to go without. Well, it's too late. Tonight. I drag the past down and see that. It's definitely worth so much. So much is having a ruler. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like I mean, it should change colors when it's not horizontal. I'm just saying. That's too funny. Quit your bitching, Dory. Quit your bitching. Quit your bitching. Oh, I think the pressure thingy, like when you press harder and it does what I want it to do, is make it. Ooh, no, stop moving. That's got to be one of my favorite things ever. It just, like ever. One more, and we should be good. Do it again, you say. Love is a temple, love the higher done. Love is a temple. Okay, this is fucking genius, man. I'm just saying. I can't keep holding on. What you got? I went through my thingy though. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. It's actually fine. With each other, sisters, brothers. Not the same, we get to. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's midnight. Yeah. Don't go over his face, Dory. What happened? Okay, that works. Oops. Didn't have to look my way. Your eyes still haunt me till this day. But you did. Yes, you did. We didn't have to say my name. Night my circuits start a flame, but you did. Oh, turpentine, erase me home. I want to live my life alone, waiting for you all my life. Oh, I set me free, my honey bee. Honey bee. You didn't have to smile at me. It's the sweetest that I've ever seen. That you did. Yes, you did. You didn't have to suffer your hand. Since I kissed it, I'm at your command. But you did. Oh, turpentine, erase me home. Oh. Set me free, my honey bee. Goodbye, 'twas nice to know you, how I find myself with you. Oh shit, what was that? Did I make a mark there? Oh no, that was there. But what do I know? Okay. That's so rad. I figured out how to take the background off. Hello, goodbye, 'twas nice to know you. How I find myself without you. Oh, what's that one? Add. No idea what I'm doing. I'm not going to do that. That's scaring me. That's the original layer. There's my sticker. There's my PNG file. Save as. Desktop. Make sure there's no nudes on here. Oh, that's too funny. X out. Save. For this image format. Oh, no, no, no. Do not do that. We will delete that layer. And we will go here. Rename, lock, merge, new layer, add group layers. Oh, why the fuck? Oh, I guess that would work. Okay, file save as. Let me try that again. Holy shit. That would have been a complete waste of time if I had merged what I did tonight. Duh. Grim. We call him Grim. There we go. Okay. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for being here. I just realized all anybody could see is my pillow, but that's okay because, let me make him real big. This, where'd it go? This shall be on the sticker sheet, provided I fund to a point where I can actually make stickers. I will probably use Photoshop to make the blacker. And I might add some more detail to his scythe thing. I think that's what it's called, a scythe. I kind of want to go in there and really make a really intricate stick thing, the stick part of it. So, otherwise, I like him. I think he's good. Oh, my mouse. Let me turn that off. Okay. Anywho, where's my mouse now? Put that in full. I love him. Good night.